Go time. Let's do this. Day 18 of the year of streaming and learning to code. We are, let me get to Codecademy, out of OBS. Nice. Okay, so 50%. All I remember from last night, I did a late stream yesterday, was that it was freakishly difficult. Pizzas, doing something. Was it function and scope? Yeah, okay, we did functions yesterday. And we learned about switches and returns. And now we are going to tackle scope. So, 50% of the way through. Later we'll have arrays and JavaScript and jQuery. Nice, nice. Okay, section 3, scope. No scope. Let's do this. Okay, so small section, 1 of 4. Well, we don't know, technically. Maybe this is the biggest section, even though it's only got 4. You'd have tons of instructions, but we'll find out. Okay. Learn. Scope is a big idea in programming. So let's start at a high level. Scope refers to where in a program a variable can be accessed. The idea is that some variables are unable to be accessed everywhere within a program. Think of it like an apartment building. Everyone who lives in the apartment building is under the global scope of the building and its manager. So if there are rats in the shelter, in the shared laundry room, everyone has access to the laundry machines and the rats. If you write a variable outside of a function in JavaScript, it's in the global scope and it can be used by any other part of the program, just like the laundry room can be used by everyone in the apartment. Let's practice this by making some global variables. Write 2 variables, one named laundry room, set equal to basement, the other named mail room, set equal to room 1A. Okay, let's do this. Variable, there, laundry room equals basement. Variable, mailroom equals room, room 1A. Okay, run. Hopefully, first green checkbox down. Off to a decent start. 2. Below these variables, use console log to print both variables to the console log like this. Console log, laundry, quote, plus laundry room plus quote, comma, space, mail, other stuff, mail room. Guys, I'm just going to copy this because that's what they want, and that's what I'm going to give them. So, saving time. Okay. So what do we actually have here? Laundry plus basement, comma, mail, room 1A. So fire away. We're going to run it. Laundry basement, mail room 1A. Okay. 2 green checkboxes. No casualties. This is good. This is good. Aha. See? 5 instructions. It's getting meaty. We're only on the second page. All right, so in our theoretical apartment building, you have your own apartment. It has stuff in it that's yours. Other people in the building can't access it. This is like functional scope. You have access to your stuff inside your apartment and in the building, but not anyone else's apartment. When we write variables inside a function, only that function has access to its own variables. Therefore, they are in the functional scope. In addition to a function having its access to its own variables, it also has access to variables in the global scope. In the last exercise, we created both variables in the global scope. That is, laundry room and mailroom are accessible from everywhere in our program. Now let's make two variables within a functional scope. Okay. Write a function named myApartment before the console logs from the last exercise. All right. Function Mikasa apartment. There's a lot of P's in that. It's my app apartment. Carry it around on my smartphone. Okay. Now, something's wrong. There's a disturbance in the force. Yeah, I was gonna say there's a lack of parentheses in my life. And we need quotes. Right? Maybe. No, something's wrong. Function, close expression not available in Mozilla JavaScript extension use Moz option. Expect an identifier and instead saw blank. Okay. Right. We're getting rid of you. Getting rid of that. Function console. .log. Interesting. Wait, do we need to have fonts log? Maybe I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's just see what happens. We're gonna run that. Do we get a green checkbox? Okay, I did something not desirable. Okay, fine. Getting rid of the console log. Be that way. So, run. Okay, why? This looks incredibly similar. Oh, no it doesn't, because I'm an idiot. That's why. It's okay, we figured it out. I'm the issue. It's me. No food for Steven. There we go. Da 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 da. Alright, one down. 2. Inside of the function, write a variable named mailbox number and set it equal to box 3. Also, you're lucky enough to have in-unit laundry, so let's reassign laundry room inside of our function. Laundry room equals in-unit. So laundry room equals in-unit. We're going to do that. That's pretty straightforward. In-unit. Nice. And inside the function, write a variable named mailbox number. So inside the function, variable mailbox hold on, capital B, box number equals box 3. Okay. Living on the edge here. Spidey senses are on fire right now. I feel like I may have made the right decision. Probably shouldn't trust them. We've made a lot of mistakes. Thank God I'm not Spider-Man. This citizen would not have survived. They would have a big red X over their tombstone. Okay, so where did I go wrong? Box 3. Oh! It needs to go inside. Okay, inside of our function to laundry room, blah, blah, blah. So it's twofold. So that, I guess, is okay. No. I gotcha. I'm still wrong. Basement here. Basement, if I can spell, basement. And then this is a functional, or it's a, this laundry room in unit is a functional scope. So it's only belonging to me, this function, my apartment. So my laundry room is in unit. However, the building has access globally to a basement level laundry room. Laundry room equals in Narnia. Okay. Run. Cool. Green checkbox. 2 of 5. Right. 3. Inside the function, use console log to print out both variables like this. And we're just going to take this guy. Wait. Yes. Copy. Run. I'm going to do a little space. Holy crap, I got it the first try. True, they handed it to me, but still. 4. Now let's try to see the mailbox number outside the function on the last line of the program. Right, console log mailbox number. That's pretty straightforward too, and they've handed it to me. We're just going to drop this right there. Run. Death. That's pretty impressive that I can still mess that up. Okay. Now let's try to see the mailbox number outside of the function. On the last line of the program, write console log mailbox number. Do I... What? Did I just put my apartment? 5. Hold on, let's see what's in between 4 and 5. Nothing showed up on the console. That's right. And it means that JavaScript doesn't have access to the variable since it's hidden away in the myApartment function. To see the hidden variable inside the function, delete the console log on mailbox in the global scope and call it myApartment instead. That's really strange. Like, this 5 should not be grayed out. I'm going to put this in. If this is the right answer, then F and A cotton, right? That's very confusing. How do we want to do this? Paste my apartment. We're gonna do. Well, that doesn't seem right either. Well, at least that frickin' ran. Maybe we'll do mailbox number. Mailbox number. Maybe that's the issue. Run. Do we take the code? We did try a couple times. All met with failure. That's okay. We'll get the code. We'll get the code. Moral dilemma. Variables. Function. Oh. I don't think I had my code written that way. My apartment. So what did they have? They had, I'm going to get rid of this. And I want to see. Run. That doesn't even give us 4. Why are they all grayed out? Death. It brought us back to number 1. Holy. Okay, hint. My apartment copy. There's that. We're just gonna run it. There we go. Okay. This brings us to here. Get rid of you. On the last line, B, run. That gives us 4. Nothing showed up in the console. That is right. Everything to the right is all blacked out. And it means that JavaScript does not have access to the variables since it's hidden away in the myApartment function. To see the hidden variables inside the function, delete the console log on mailbox number in the global scope and call it myApartment. And we're just going to copy this bit and replace, run, and that gives us 5. Okay. Fair enough. onwards. 3 of 4. Nice work. Now that we know how global and functional scope contain variables, let's organize some code to practice. To the right, we provided you with incorrect sample code. If you try to run it as is, you will get an error because the console log on line 20 references variables that are within the functional scope of my apartment. Let's fix our scope, or let's fix our scoping issues. Within the my apartment function, so we've got the my apartment function here, all this noise. Within the my apartment function, move the variables with apartment building information to the global scope. So the console log on line 20 can run. Move variables with apartment building info. Apartment building info. Coffee maker. My closet. My refrigerator. My dog. Variables. Building laundry code. Building address. Building phone. Do not edit the code after this line. Console log, apartment building, console log laundry code, building phone. What now? What? So what am I changing? No, do not edit the variables or their values. So we're just moving stuff. 1, there's nothing on line 20, so that's confusing. Move variables within apartment building with apartment building info to the global scope. So console log. So that console log on line 20 can run. I'm so confused. Do I is it all of it? I just take out all of this. Cut. Delete. And these are all variables, kinda. My soul feels itchy. This just feels wrong. I'm gonna run it. Holy crap, it was right. Apartment building information. Laundry code, but it was already out there. I'm so confused. It gave me a green checkbox, but all of this info was already outside my apartment. I think these were supposed to be inside the function, and I think I was supposed to move them out of the function down here. However, they already were. Manzy. Yeah, pretty sure we're gonna run it again. Not that it changes anything, but we're gonna take this, cut, paste, run. Oh, we already got the green checkbox, so it's not gonna change it. I think I can reset this one, but we're not that determined to prove how wrong I was, so there's that. Run it just to get the info up there. Way cool. Next. 4 of 4. This unit introduced you to scope. Scope is the idea in programming that some variables are accessible/inaccessible from other parts of the program. Global scope refers to the variables that are accessible to every part of the program. Functional scope refers to the variables created inside functions which are not accessible outside of its block. Keep up the awesome job in the next lesson, where we'll learn how to make lists and how to program JavaScript to do repetitive tasks for us with loops. Nice. Okay, so there's that. Click next. Arrays. Learn how to store data in JavaScript with arrays. Start lesson. I think this brings us to our end for today's stream. But let's see what else. What do they have to say, though, for the begin bit? We've learned to do a number of interesting things with data using functions and using if-else statements. One thing we haven't learned yet is how to organize and store data. Okay, good to know. Looking forward to that. That should be fun. Let's see where we are today. 62% of the way through now. 178 points. Completely arbitrary, but still good to know. 18 days of coding down. 28 fun skills, badges. Conquered scopes. Functions was brutal last night. Oh my god. I think my mind was elsewhere, but dear god, it was just grueling. Okay. So that's basically it for today. Day 18, down, conquered. We will continue chipping away. Chipping away tomorrow, day 19. Looking forward to it. Alright, closing down the stream. Stop streaming and kill it.